I normally eat breakfast at 7. Last week in week 1 I moved it to 8 and this week I am moving my breakfast to 9. Never eat or drink anything except water before your new breakfast time slot. You can see a gradual increase in the time gap between dinner and tomorrow's breakfast creeping towards a 24-hour interval. This relates to all your feeding routines during the day, no matter how big or small, except dinner, which should start between 6 and 10. Each secret is represented in the crossover strategy. It makes the transfer through the maze of conditioning more visual and keeps your mind on the subject in the most positive way. The crossover targets your hunger drive and your physical and mental status, realigning your body's metabolism from where you are today to where the fourth secret directs you will take between 9 and 12 weeks, depending on your overall health and carbohydrate dependency. The stronger your carbohydrate addiction is, the longer this will take. For some this will be quick, but for others it will be much longer. Since your carbohydrate addiction may be worse than you perceived, rather be safe and adhere to the recommended 12-week schedule. Focus on the meal roadmap and stick to the targets. They are easy to reach. Be brave. The most important objective in your mind will be to get rid of hunger. That's it. The only way to do that is to slowly shift your anatomy and metabolism away from a lifestyle addicted to carbs to a fat-burning energy state. Once you've done that, you can control your life and set targets for weight loss, training routines, event challenges, even kids' daily routines while staying within geriatric and infant growth compliancy. Your current diet status did not happen overnight. No, it took some time and persistence on your part to get there. The same principle applies to rescuing yourself. Take small steps and allow your metabolism time to adapt to the progress. This process is called conditioning and pertains to getting fit, losing weight, building muscle strength, even becoming a couch potato. If you are too scared to do this, think of how long you've been in this state of hopelessness and despair. How long must it go on? Your suffering in the end will be far worse than the pain it will take to turn around now. Just keep thinking. What is looming ahead without changing is much harder than changing your habits now. Be patient. The biggest mistake most diet programs make is to create the expectation to lose weight quickly. There is no point to go fast, only to yo-yo back to old scale buster days. If you think you can adopt this lifestyle without doing the crossover, you'll regret it. Hunger is not for sissies, and you'll find that dreaded Syndrome X overtaking you, so take it slowly. Your friends will wait for you to join them on the bright side of life, enjoying a dinner out when the sun goes down. Be very careful during your new food program to not overdo it when it comes to meal size. This diet can make you overweight so quick you'll be surprised. Most dieters underestimate the energy values of ingredients and the efficiency of the human digestive system to extract nutrients from them. When menu and FOMD from the third secret come into focus during the crossover, it makes sense to do the nutrient shift as you progress towards your single meal at dinner. Remember, FOMD means food of mass destruction and menu means most efficient nutrients utilized. Gradually replace the non-structured associated nutrients like carbs and plant proteins with animal equivalent nutrients. Be careful. Stick to those nutrients that represent your body structures and build your menus on them as you go along to make the transition into the wolf diet lifestyle perfect. To change from what's being sold to you today to the wolf diet lifestyle is close to diet acrobatics on conventional paradigm ethics. The nutrient change is by itself a huge challenge, both physically and mentally. To abruptly have to eat the complete antithesis of present-day diet benchmarks can be scary, and you need that time to gradually shift away from one status to the other. The conditioning process deals with the initiation into your new diet lifestyle to increase meal intervals while simultaneously shifting menu ingredients to high fat. A condition called fatty liver is a definite consideration during any diet changeover, and that is no different with the wolf diet. If you go too fast to a single meal per day, you will run out of fat burning capacity and end up having a fat overload of the liver. In the same breath, you, being a diabetic, can encounter the wrath of insulin failure or resistance, which leaves you trapped in a carbohydrate desert, low on energy, low on oxygen, and pH rattled. So take it easy with the response of what confidence your metabolism is left with. You may be lucky and find a totally recovered system after 12 to 24 weeks. Be happy. Target your dinner time to be anywhere less than 5 hours before bedtime. As you progress through the crossover, you will be tempted to fall back into old routines. Be strong and remind yourself that the next meal is not far off and you ate well last night. This diet leads you to eat less carbs and more fat. Don't focus too much on proteins for this period. They will always be around and you will never undersupply when increasing fat content. When the lab takes your blood samples for cholesterol and blood sugar tests, they expect you not to eat or drink anything for 12 hours before the sample is taken. Can you imagine what your results will look like if you abstain for 24 hours? Now guys, please remember to subscribe to the Wolf Pack. See you next week.